Different forces in Syria after Bashar al-Assad's fall. The fall of Bashar al-Assad marks a significant turning point in Syrian history, reshaping the political and military landscape of the country. With Assad's regime ousted, various factions and external actors have emerged, each vying for influence and control over Syria's future. Leading the charge against Assad was Hayat Tahrir al-Sham, HTS, a Sunni Islamist militant group with historic ties to al-Qaeda. HTS, under the leadership of Abu Muhammad al-Jolani, played a pivotal role in the offensive that toppled Assad. Following the regime's collapse, HTS has established a transitional government, aiming to stabilize the country and implement its vision of governance. However, HTS's designation as a terrorist organization by many countries complicates its international relations and legitimacy. The Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, primarily composed of Kurdish fighters, have been a significant player in the Syrian conflict. The SDF has controlled large swathes of northeastern Syria, including the oil-rich regions. With Assad's fall, the SDF continues to assert its autonomy and push for greater political recognition. The group's relationship with HTS remains tense, as both vie for control over strategic territories. Turkey has been a key supporter of various Syrian opposition groups, particularly those with a Sunni Islamist ideology. Turkish-backed factions, including the Syrian National Army, have been instrumental in the fight against Assad and continue to play a significant role in the post-Assad landscape. Turkey's interests in Syria are driven by concerns over Kurdish autonomy and the presence of Kurdish militias near its borders. Israel has expanded its settlements in the Golan Heights, a territory it seized from Syria during the 1967 Six-Day War. The Israeli government has approved plans to double the population of the Golan Heights, citing the need to fortify its control over the region. This move has been met with international criticism, as the Golan Heights is considered illegally occupied under international law. Nonetheless, Israel remains determined to solidify its presence and ensure the security of its settlements. Iran has been a staunch ally of the Assad regime, providing military and financial support throughout the conflict. With Assad's fall, Iran's influence in Syria remains strong, particularly through its proxy, Hezbollah, and other allied militias. Iran's strategic interests in Syria include maintaining a foothold in the region and countering Israeli and Western influence. Russia has been a critical ally of Assad, providing military support and diplomatic backing. Following Assad's fall, Russia continues to play a significant role in Syria, aiming to secure its interests and maintain influence over the country's future. Russia's involvement includes military bases, economic investments, and political mediation efforts. The United States and its coalition partners have been involved in the Syrian conflict, primarily targeting ISIS and other extremist groups. With Assad's fall, the U.S. continues to conduct airstrikes and support opposition groups to prevent the resurgence of ISIS and other terrorist organizations. The U.S. also seeks to promote stability and a political transition in Syria. Amidst the power struggles of larger factions, local governance and civil society organizations play a crucial role in maintaining order and providing essential services. These groups, often composed of local leaders and activists, work to rebuild communities, provide humanitarian aid, and promote reconciliation. Their efforts are vital in fostering a sense of normalcy and hope for the Syrian people. The fall of Bashar al-Assad has ushered in a new era of complexity and competition in Syria. Various forces, both internal and external, are vying for control and influence, each with its own agenda and vision for the country's future. The path to stability and peace remains uncertain, but the resilience and determination of the Syrian people offer hope for a brighter tomorrow.